Alright, welcome to Monday morning, everybody. It's about 10 after 7. I'm a couple of miles from my customer here in what they call Jackson, Tennessee. It's really a few miles from Jackson, but you know, a little bit east of Jackson. But we've got this load of twitch we picked up Friday in North Little Rock, and we're going to be delivering it here to the Most Incorporated facility, which will melt this down and make engine blocks for a Toyota facility that's located right next door. So we've got a turn here on James Lawrence Road, which is going to dead end right about where we have to turn into the Most Incorporated. Now this place, they set up delivery appointments for these loads, so they're pretty organized, and they only receive from like 8 to 11 or 7 to 10. You know, it's just a small window where they bring in shipments, and they kind of schedule them in every half hour, from what I can tell. And they don't like cameras in there, so once I get into the property, they don't want any camera usage, so I won't be able to show you anything from in there. I don't know what's after this. I've not even talked to dispatch yet. I'm just giving you a look. If you've never been here, you're going to see the sign here to the right for the Toyota facility first. So yeah, I left the North Little Rock Oakley yard this morning about 3:30. Like I said, it's 7:12 right now. My delivery appointment is for 8 o'clock, so I'm in good shape. I don't know exactly when they start letting trucks in, but I'll be one of the earliest ones. Alright, so you see these two big white signs here to the right? That's got your instructions on it. A phone number and what CB channel to check in on. I think it's 14. 4, channel 4. So I'm just gonna pull up here, go ahead and get my tarp rolled off, my mud flaps hung out of the way, and try to call and check in. Okay guys, so I only had to wait about 15 minutes or so, maybe 20 minutes, and he just called me to get on the scale. So I'll show you a little bit of this. As I mentioned, I won't be able to film anything inside. You know, they have us back up inside a warehouse to unload this. So it's 7:35 now. I'm a bit ahead of my 8 o'clock appointment. And you can see the scale there straight ahead. We'll hop on the scale, he'll get our loaded weight, then he'll holler over the radio that he's got the weight, and then you pull up, kind of turn to the left there and go inside that office underneath that green awning. It'll take your paperwork, then they'll go around inside the fence and back into the building, unload, come back, go in the green building, get the paperwork, and then hop back on the scale here to exit, get an empty weight, and that'll be that. Then I'll call in and see what's next. Alright, more later. Okay folks, so I'm empty and I've already scaled out. It's 8:05, so that whole thing took about, what, half an hour? And I've just turned around there at the dead-end cul-de-sac. Just that I might be getting a reload out of here, but he's not certain. So call him back in about 15 minutes. So I'm just going to pull over here and wait for a little while and give him a call back. Let me go off my clock. All right. Let me, if this battery will last another minute or so, let's get out here. I've already got my mud flaps hung back up, but I didn't close my tarp up because I might reload out of here. But I have swept it out pretty well. See, it dumps out pretty clean. I've already gone over it a couple of times with my broom. So it's in good shape for most loads, but if I was having to get roofing granules or something real picky, I'd have to get my blower out or my dust broom and go over it again. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it like this, because if we reload out of here, I'll have to leave my tarp open anyway. So yeah, it's gonna be a hot one. Gonna be a hot one. It's already hot. Okay, I'll show you more when I know more. Okay, folks. Well, after waiting 2 hours, I finally got a load. Oh, it's like this sometimes. You just have to be patient. So I'm just leaving Most Incorporated, and I waited over 2 hours to get a load picking up about 30 miles from here in Milan, Tennessee, going back to Memphis, which is a short trip. But I think they had this load they had it sitting for me for a while, but they were hoping they could find something better, but nothing better showed up. So they finally gave me this. You know, that's all right. Maybe from Memphis. You know, there's that Fulton dock in Memphis that we get a lot of loads from. Some of them are good loads, going down to South Texas, Fort Smith. I don't know, might go up to, gosh, from Memphis, you know, could go to Mississippi, could go up to Annapolis, Missouri. You never know. You never know. Anyway, I'll try to show you some of this. In Milan, Tennessee, we're going to be going to a place called Gale's Recycling. Kind of a small place. I've picked up there twice before. It'll be a load of shred, and we'll be taking it to the Nucor Steel facility in Memphis. So we should have enough time to get this picked up and delivered today. I think they quit letting you in over there at Nucor at like 3:15, something like that. So we definitely want to be able to get it delivered today. All right, I'll see you over in Milan. All right, everybody. So we're in Milan, Tennessee. Just a short drive from where we delivered in Jackson. Got about half a mile until we get to our turn in. Excuse me, I got the sniffles. Had a nice conversation a little bit ago with Chris from down in North Carolina, a retired military fellow, looking to buy a truck and become an owner-operator, interested in Oakley. So we'll see if we can help him get started, if that's what he decides to do. He told me I could go ahead and submit his info to recruiting. So thank you for that, Chris. All right, so here's our place here to the left. I can see there's one Oakley truck over there. I don't know. It looks like he's probably already loaded, if I had to guess. I'll try to give you a look of this. You're gonna make an immediate left turn after these railroad tracks. There's a truck coming out on the scale, so I'm gonna have to let him get out. Everybody uses the same scale. Alright, this truck's coming off. So, got another truck coming in behind me. And you see the little scale house there on the right, that little green building. I'm on channel 19. I hope that's what they're on. Oh, there's a sign that says channel 12. Hey, scale house. Oakley to scale house.
Okay, I got you.
So just going back to the shred pile.
Nuclear?
Yeah, Nucor, Memphis.
Hang on 1 second, I'll hear you.
Alright, I'm waiting on her. Let me get back to you. Okay. Didn't have to get out of the truck. They're on channel 12. She told me I could go on back. That other truck that came in behind me just went on around, so he must pick up here regularly. So I haven't taken off my tarp or anything. I'm just going to give you a shot of this. I'll need to remove my tarp, of course, and most of my bows. I'll probably take all my bows out except the front and maybe the last one. Getting shred. So we got to drive back here to where you see the blue buildings. Ugh. Nice little boat there. Now, as I remember, this guy's going to be using a claw grabber to load. And he can't tell how much weight he's putting in. He just kind of goes by his experience. And I'll watch my scales. And, you know, if you need more, you come back. Or if you need to take some off, he can take it off. I was just looking down there to the load area, and there's an Oakley truck down there getting loaded, but they're facing the opposite way from normal. So I don't know why that is. Maybe they've changed the traffic pattern and I don't know it. I've always come in this way, and it looks like that truck in front of me is going somewhere else. But this will give you a good look of some of the stuff they have around here. that guy dumping a bunch of looks like, what is that stuff? Toys? Plastic? I don't know. Anyway, he's coming out of there. I'm just letting you get a look of the interesting things that happen at a scrapyard. Oh, I guess he's wanting to be over here. Make sure he's getting to where he can get to. Oh, he's still trying to dump some. Alright. Now he's wasn't sure what he was doing there. Trying to see what he's carrying there. A bunch of some metal, some plastic. Okay, so yeah. Oh, they're loading with a front end loader. That's why they got us loading from the other side there. Huh. Okay. Well, that's different. Huh. Well, I may have to turn around somehow if he's going to be loading with a front end loader. Let me figure this out. Okay, so I did have to go around and turn around because he's loading with the front end loader. And of course he wants to load from the side without a tarp, which I appreciate. So let me get in the load position here and see if we can get some product. All right, guys, so here's a shot of the loading. They call this shred. He's already put 2 scoops in the back. That's one in the middle. So I'll just have to watch my gauges and stop him when I think he's close. But yeah, normally we're pointing that way and they load with a claw grabber. This is the first time we've, you know, I had to go down there and turn around and come back here, so no big deal. And this is actually quicker than the claw grabber. So that's how it works. Okay, so I'm just giving you a shot headed back to the scale. There was another Oakley pulling in to get loaded back there. I don't know if it was the same one I saw earlier or not, because here's another one sitting here. Looks like he's just pulled off to the side, getting his bows taken out. Let's give you a look. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm thinking I'll probably be able to take a little more weight. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think you can see your weight out here. They don't have a display. She just has to tell you. So anyway, we'll see. Okay, folks, we're arriving here in Memphis, Tennessee. About half a mile from Nucor Steel in Memphis. Got this load of shred we picked up over in Milan, Tennessee. Short little trip. It is about 2:22 Monday afternoon. Been a few weeks since I've been over here, but I've been here several times. Oh gosh. Now the way you're supposed to enter this place, you see signs over here, gate 1, main entrance, then gate 2, do not enter, That's more of an exit gate. And then you're supposed to enter down here at gate 3. And you see the lot over here. They've got a nice size holding lot. You can spend the night there if you need to. There's 3 empty Oakley trucks. I would have gotten here about 30 minutes ago, but I got caught up in, there was a wreck on 240 coming around Memphis that I lost some time. But I'm glad I'm able to get here before 3 o'clock, because I think that's when they stop letting people in. I'll give you a look here. Alright. So I'm going to stop here, go ahead and move my mud flaps, my tarp, and then we'll go on up to the scale. Okay, well I got my tarp rolled back, my mud flaps hung up. Let's go scale in. Now there's signs back there giving you phone numbers and CB channel to call and check in, but you don't have to do that. That's really for the flatbedders that are picking up loads. If you're Oakley, you don't have to do that. There's a flatbedder there inside the fall protection. Go under this yellow arch scale, and then we'll be coming out over there to the left where that white truck is. Alright, and then we'll go into that building there on the left and show her our paperwork. And since I know where I'm going generally, I won't have to get any directions. Let me check in. Okay. That only took 3 or 4 minutes. So I'm not going to show you this whole thing, because basically what we're going to do is go down here, take the second right, and kind of drive around to the back of the building from the right side. There's a little trailer office back there where we'll have to check in, so I'll pick this up when we get back there. Okay, now that we've gotten around to the back, you can see the scrap raw material yard out here to the right. We'll be dumping out there somewhere. And you see that little yellow trailer up there with the white pickup truck parked. That's where we're going to check in. Now, you can park out here past this little green traffic light and walk up to the trailer, or they've even got a little window around the back side. But it looks like they got a pile of stuff over there. I don't know. Let's see if we can go over there. I didn't even know there was a window over there until the last time I was here, and I saw a couple of other trucks drive around and check in. So let's try it. Yeah, we can do it. And then we'll make a right turn probably to get around to wherever they want us to dump. Woo, it's dusty out here. Okay, this battery might go dead, but let's give it a shot. Okay, so think I know where I'm going. He said we're going to come around here and it's going to be the first big pile after we cross the tracks. So I think I need to go this way. We'll find out. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get my truck washed. It needs it. Definitely needs it. Well, there doesn't seem to be any other trucks back here at the moment. We're gonna get a shot at this big scrap truck though. See if we can stay out of his way. That is a big truck. Alright. I'm just giving you a look. Trying to stay out of the mud. Big pile after we cross the tracks. Well, the tracks are over here. First big pile after we cross the tracks. Okay, I think we're supposed to go this way. First big pile. Well, that's a big pile, but that's not the stuff I'm carrying, so. I think it's this pile here to the left. But there's also a big pile straight ahead there. Oh, man. I'm going to go across here to this other side, and looks like there's some room over here to back up. Alright, I'll try to show you some in a minute. Well, now that I've looked around a little more on this, I think he means this pile here. Because there's the tracks, different set of tracks over there, and this pile here looks more like what I'm carrying, and it looks like there's been several trucks back up right here and dumped. So yeah, I think this is what he meant. All right, guys, let's see what it looked like. See, it came out pretty clean. All the metal slid out anyway. Got some dust. So I'm gonna have to get in here with my broom. It's gonna be hard to dust it, sweep it right here because the wind's blowing in. But there's my pile. You can see there's been lots of trucks that have dumped out here today. But that's my pile right there. The guy will come over here with the magnet crane or a front end loader or something and scoot it all up into the pile. Saw another Oakley truck coming in, so he's coming this way. So let me try to get this done, and then we'll go out front and see what's next. Okay, guys, well, I got scaled out, got my paperwork, called Manuel, and he's having a rough time. Manuel's my dispatcher. You know, I told you it gets this way sometimes at the end of the month. I don't know if it's just end of the month or summer doldrums or what. But he said he's got nothing. He's got nothing in the area. So he said basically I could head back to North Little Rock if I wanted to, and go home for the night if I wanted to. You see there's still two Oakley drivers here, empty. That's a bad sign. So I've still got to roll up my tarp, so I'm going to pull over and roll my tarp up. And I guess head back to North Little Rock. I could probably go home for the evening. Sounds like he's got lots of trucks in North Little Rock. Still empty also, but he's hoping tomorrow might bear some new freight. Problem is, if it does, they probably wouldn't know about it till 9 o'clock, 9:30. So I don't know. What can you do? Anyway, I'm gonna get this tarp up and we'll hit the road.